I can't unlock the door.
Maybe it's because the key is brand new.
The lock won't turn at all.
Are you sure the key is not upside down?
I've flipped it 5 times.
It still doesn't work?
No, the door is still locked.
Let me try to open it.
Maybe you'll have better luck.
I see what the problem is. You're using your old key.
Oops, I'm so used to my old house.
It's all right. Eventually you'll get used to this one.
I don't like the color of the walls.
It's a very bright color.
I want to repaint the whole house.
What color will you use?
I was thinking a nice blue color.
That sounds very nice and soft.
Will you help me paint the house?
I think we will still need help.
I'll ask some others to join us.
Will you pay us?
I'll pay you with pizza and soda.
It's a deal. I'm hired. My son broke a window yesterday.
How did he do that?
He said he was practicing his pitching.
He was pitching against the window?
No, against the side of the house.
If he missed, he's not a very good pitcher.
No, but he's pretty fast and can run long distances.
How do you know that?
I chased him when I found out he broke the window.
Well, you contributed to his training.
As his coach, my fee is 3 months of his allowance.
What a coincidence! That's enough for a new window. Why are you cutting into the wall?
I bought a new air conditioning unit.
I don't think that's how you install it.
Have you ever installed one before?
No, but that still looks wrong.
I think I know what I'm doing.
I see water pipes behind that wall.
I don't think that's good for the air conditioner.
I don't think so either.
Will you call some professionals now?
I guess that's the best thing to do.
You should have done so from the beginning. You have so many portraits on your wall.
I love displaying all the pictures I've taken.
How do you hang all the picture frames?
I just hang them on the wall.
You don't use nails, do you?
Well, yes, I do.
You're not allowed to use nails in an apartment.
Why not?
It ruins the walls for the next tenant.
I didn't think about that.
You'd better use poster putty the next time.
I'll cover all these holes with paint.
You sure bought a lot of Christmas lights.
I want the house to be shining this Christmas.
Do all of the houses on the block decorate?
Yes, they do. It is quite beautiful.
I can wait to see when it's done.
A parade marches by every year so people can see them.
What are you doing on the roof?
I'm going to make it look like it snowed up here.
Are you using Christmas lights and cotton?
That's right. I'll install a Santa Claus, too.
You sure are full of Christmas spirit.
Of course, it only comes once a year. The house down the street is on fire.
How do you know?
There is smoke coming from the house.
Did you call 911?
I am going to call right now.
I think they're having a barbecue.
This is nothing to joke about.
No, I mean the smoke is coming from a grill.
Oh, that explains the delicious smell.
Were we invited?
I'm afraid we were not.
How sad, even after saving their burning house.
How many roommates do you have?
There are 5 of us in total.
Wow. Don't you ever fight?
Sometimes, but we try not to.
Who does all the household chores?
We take turns so that it's fair.
That's a good way to do things.
Yes, it is, and it helps us get along better.
What about when one of you has a girlfriend over?
We agreed to try not to have them over too often.
I guess it would be a tight squeeze.
Too tight for any of our liking.
Who let the dog inside?
I did. What's the problem?
He got mud all over the new carpet.
That wasn't him. I just gave him a bath.
Now that I look closer, these look like footprints.
Well, they're not mine. They're too big.
They're not mine either. I haven't been outside.
I think those are Dad's footprints.
I think you're right.
Dad's in big trouble now.
Yes, he is. Maybe he'll sleep in the doghouse tonight.
I don't think the dog wants Dad as a roommate.
I made a terrible mistake.
What's the problem?
I made the check for the mortgage and didn't mail it.
When was it due?
Yesterday. I thought I sent it 3 days ago.
It was just an honest mistake.
Do you think I can send it now?
Well, you have to. They may charge a late fee, though.
I have to be more careful when making the payments.
Yes, you do. I'd hate to be evicted.
Don't joke about things like that.
I'm sorry. I'll go mail the check now.
I need a bigger closet.
I think you just need fewer clothes.
A woman can never have too many clothes.
She can if they don't fit in her closet.
Maybe we should take your things out of it.
Then where would I put my clothes?
You can put them in a small wardrobe.
I think it's easier if you throw some dresses out.
My dresses are nicer than your clothes.
I only have the clothes that are necessary.
So do I. I need to look nice more often than you do.
I wish your attitude was as nice as your dresses.
I have a big surprise for you.
Is it a new toy?
No, it's a big announcement.
That doesn't sound very exciting.
We are moving to a new house.
What's wrong with our apartment?
Well, a house is bigger.
Apartments are cozier.
You can have a dog in the new house.
But we already have a cat.
The new house has a tree house in the backyard.
Now there's a big surprise. I'm so excited.
There are holes in the wood in the garage.
Are they big or little?
They are actually quite tiny.
That is very worrisome.
Why do you say that?
You could have termites or carpenter ants.
You mean bugs could be eating at my house?
Yes, it is a very serious problem.
What should I do?
You need to fumigate them immediately.
Bugs are such a hassle.
I wish they were all dead.
I want to form a secret club.
That sounds fun. Where would the club meet?
Maybe we can meet in my attic.
No way. It's dark up there.
We just need to take flashlights.
What if we fall through the ceiling?
I don't think that will happen.
Most attics are haunted in movies.
Do you really believe in ghosts?
No, but I don't want to risk it.
Maybe the attic isn't such a good idea.
Let's meet in the living room instead.
I'm planning a housewarming party.
Is that to celebrate buying a heater?
Don't be so sarcastic.
I really don't know what that is.
It's so that we can meet our neighbors.
I don't really want to meet our neighbors.
Quit being so negative.
What do we do at this party?
Everyone brings a dish, and we sit and eat and talk.
Sounds like a regular party.
It's a regular party.
Next time, don't call it something so strange. This is the perfect house for us.
It has all the bedrooms we need.
Each bedroom even has a bathroom.
The backyard is huge.
And we finally have a pool.
What's the price for this house?
I didn't expect it to be so high.
This house is hideous.
I agree. We should look for a different house.
A house like this wouldn't be so bad.
As long as the price tag doesn't make it hideous.
Let's check the price first next time. What is that you're riding?
It's my new riding lawnmower.
It looks like a sporting vehicle.
Mowing the lawn can be a sport.
That doesn't sound like a very exciting sport.
It's exciting on a riding mower.
How long does it take you to finish the lawn?
Around 20 minutes.
It takes me an hour most of the time.
This tool is fun and convenient.
Can I borrow it sometime?
No way. A racer never lends out his race car.
The pool is filthy.
I forgot to put on the cover last night.
There are mosquitoes buzzing around it.
They lay their eggs in the stagnant water.
How are we supposed to go swimming?
You have to wait until I clean the pool.
Can you clean it now?
I have to before more mosquitoes hatch.
Try not to get bitten.
I'd hate to be hospitalized for a mosquito bite.
If you are, make sure you finish the pool first.
Your concern over me is heartwarming.
What is that black goo you're carrying?
It's roofing tar.
Are you replacing your shingles?
Yes, I am. The roof has been leaking in the rain.
Isn't tar very messy?
Yes, I need to be careful with it.
How long does it take to finish?
It takes several hours to replace all the shingles.
I think you'd better work very quickly.
Why do I have to work quickly?
It looks like it's going to rain again tonight.
Sometimes I think Mother Nature just likes being mean.
There is garbage all over the ground.
Those raccoons knocked over the trash cans again.
I feel like calling animal control.
Would they take care of the problem?
I think they'd come and catch them.
What would happen to the raccoons?
They'd be released into the wild.
What if they put them to sleep?
I didn't think about that.
Maybe it's better to buy chains for the trash cans.
I think so too.
That way we won't kill any raccoons. I am tired of living in my apartment building.
Didn't you just move in a few months ago?
Yes, but I really regret it.
Why do you regret it so much?
My neighbor is a percussionist.
That sounds awesome. I love the drums.
You wouldn't love them at 3 in the morning.
He plays that late into the night?
All the time. It sounds like I live in the jungle.
Why don't you just complain to the landlord?
I didn't want to cause problems.
Your neighbor caused problems in the first place. My apartment is too far from work.
Have you considered moving?
I've thought about it.
Where would you move to?
I don't like the neighborhood around my job.
What about the next one over?
Then I'd be too far from school.
There are some apartments in between the two.
I went to see them, but they were too small.
Why don't you live in a townhouse?
I suppose that would be a good idea.
Of course it's a good idea. It was my idea.
I repainted my house, so I need some new furniture.
What pieces are you looking for?
A new table, a sofa, and maybe a reading chair.
What's wrong with your old furniture?
It doesn't match the room anymore.
Is it still comfortable to use?
Yes, I think I will sell it.
You can also get it reupholstered.
Are you crazy? That is much too expensive.
It depends on where you have it done.
I still say that it takes too much effort.
Trying to help you takes too much effort, too. Apartments are so expensive these days.
Only rich people can afford to live in them.
My landlord raised the rent, so I'm moving out.
Where will you live?
I don't know yet. I have to search for an apartment.
Are you going to live alone?
Well, I've never had a roommate before.
I would find one if I were you.
It would be helpful in paying the rent.
Post an ad on Craigslist and see who replies.
If a psycho becomes my roommate, I'll blame you.
If that happens, I'll stay far away from your apartment.
I have a problem.
Tell me about it.
I got hired at a restaurant and a clothing store.
What's the problem?
I can only work for one of them.
I think you should work at the restaurant.
Tell me why.
Folding clothes is annoying.
What else is bad about clothing stores?
Customers always mess up the clothes.
Anything else?
You get tips at restaurants.
That's a good point.
I want to be a doctor.
Why do you want to be a doctor?
Doctors make a lot of money.
Doctors also have to go to school for a long time.
Never mind. I want to be an engineer.
Why do you want to be an engineer?
Engineers make a lot of money.
Will you be happy, though?
If I have a lot of money, I will be happy.
Money doesn't equal happiness.
But I can buy whatever I want with money.
You can't buy friends, family, or love.
I just turned 16 yesterday.
16 is a great age.
What's so great about being 16?
You can get a job.
I didn't know that.
You have to get a work permit, though.
Thanks for telling me.
No problem. Tell me when you get a job.
Is it hard to get one?
Yes, employers don't like to hire people under 18.
That's going to change when they meet me.
Your confidence will surely get you a job. I'm going to quit school.
I don't recommend that.
Don't worry, I'm going to start a business.
What kind of business?
I'm going to make a robot that does chores.
Have you made the robot yet?
No, but I'm starting to.
If you do manage to complete it, it would sell well.
Yeah, that's why I'm going to quit school.
You are right. Who needs school if you have a great idea?
I'm just worried my parents won't understand.
They love you. They'll understand. How long have you been watching TV?
About 10 hours.
You need to get a job.
Why? You and Dad make so much money.
You can't just sit around all day.
But I'm not good at anything.
Everyone is good at something.
Well, I'm good at watching TV.
Why don't you become a TV critic?
I would love to watch TV and write reviews.
See? You are good at something.
Thanks, Mom. I'll start looking for jobs now. I'm trying to find a job to pay for college.
Good for you.
Do you have a job right now?
Yes, I am a waitress.
Any tips on finding a part-time job?
Be friendly, offer your resume, and dress nicely.
I've done that so many times.
Sometimes companies don't need any employees.
How did you get your job?
Just send applications and hope someone calls.
So, is it based on luck?
A little bit luck helps. Before this interview starts, any questions?
Nope, I'm ready to go.
Okay, great. Tell me about yourself.
I'm 35 years old with a degree in teaching.
Why do you want to become a teacher?
I want to improve students' futures.
What subject would you like to teach?
I would love to teach science. I was a science teacher once.
Interesting. What made you change jobs?
Scientists don't really interact with kids.
True. I'll call you back if I decide to hire you.
Thanks. I hope to hear from you soon. What is your job?
I'm a teacher.
What grade do you teach?
I teach ninth graders.
Do you like your job?
I hate it.
What do you hate the most?
I hate that they never listen to me.
You can always punish them.
I hit them.
You what?
I'm just kidding.
I'm trying to find a job, and it's hard.
I think it's because you have never worked before.
You're right. Employers like to see someone with experience.
That is unfortunate.
I can't get a job if no one will give me a chance.
Try to sell yourself.
How am I going to do that?
Talk about your talents.
I can lick my nose.
Not that kind of talent.
I'm the captain of the basketball team.
There you go. Try mentioning that.
How was your first day of work?
It was terrible.
What happened?
My coworkers bullied me.
How did they bully you?
They said I didn't deserve to be there.
You're the most passionate veterinarian I know.
I don't deserve this kind of treatment.
Do you have any idea why they bullied you?
It's because they're a lot older than me.
You need to talk to your boss.
Yeah, I will. It's finally lunchtime.
I've been counting the minutes.
How long is our lunch break?
It's 30 minutes.
That's it? I worked for 5 hours.
I know, it's terrible, but what can we do?
Can we protest?
We would get fired.
But we deserve a longer lunch break.
I agree. I think we should have 1 hour.
Let's start a petition rather than protest.
A petition is a perfect idea.
I have the worst job shift ever.
No, I do.
My shift is from 6 p.m. to 2 a.m.
My shift is from 6 p.m. to 5 a.m.
Okay, I was wrong. You have the worst shift.
It's ruining my health.
I have to change my sleeping schedule.
I can never have dinner with my family anymore.
Me too. My parents are mad at me.
Mine too. They want me to quit.
Let's quit together.
Yeah, let's quit next week.
I realize that I hate my job.
What's wrong with it?
I always have to treat customers like royalty.
Even when the customer is wrong?
At my job, the customer is always right.
Tell me a bad experience you had.
A customer dropped his drink on me once.
And then what happened?
He started getting mad at me.
That is so unreasonable.
Then my manager told me to apologize.
You should quit. Hi, how are you doing today?
I am fine.
Just so you know, we have a huge sale today.
Good to know.
We also have dresses that just came in today.
Can you please stop talking?
I beg your pardon?
I just want to shop, but you keep talking.
I'm just doing my job.
You're not very good at doing your job.
It's my job to tell you about our sale.
You're just really annoying. I got fired yesterday.
You're lying. You're the best worker there.
I really got fired.
How is that possible?
My coworker said I was stealing from the company.
Is that true?
Of course not. I would never steal.
Did you tell your manager that?
I tried, but my coworker put a necklace in my bag.
She must really hate you.
She's really jealous of me.
She's jealous and mean. I'm thinking of moving to Texas.
Why? You love California.
I do, but there's a great teaching job in Texas.
How much would you get?
I would get $70,000 a year.
How much do you make now?
I earn $60,000 a year.
I still don't think you should move.
Really? Why not?
All your friends and family are here.
Are there any other reasons?
I think you'll earn $70,000 if you're patient. I am a nurse.
Why didn't you want to become a doctor?
Doctors have to go to school longer.
But they get more money.
Nurses get a lot of money too.
Not really. Doctors have more prestige.
Prestige and money doesn't matter to me.
Good for you.
Are you a doctor?
I am going to be one in 4 years.
A lot can change in 4 years.
I know, but I believe in myself. I have overtime next week.
What does that mean?
It means I'm working more hours than usual.
What are your usual hours?
I usually work 8 hours a day for 5 days.
How about next week?
I'm working another 8 hours on Saturday.
But Mom was planning a party on Saturday.
I can't make it.
Can't you tell your boss?
That's not how the real world works.
I wish the world was perfect. Hey, Mr. Smith, are you busy?
Not at all. What's going on?
I've been working with the company for 10 years.
Yes, and I appreciate your dedication.
I think I should get a raise for my dedication.
Of course, but it must be reasonable.
I think I should be paid $30 an hour.
That's a little too much.
I have a master's degree, and I'm a great worker.
I know, but the economy is bad.
How about $25 an hour?
That can be considered. You are late to work again.
I'm very sorry.
How do you manage to make it late every day?
I don't mean to be so late.
You look very tired.
I didn't get enough sleep.
If you sleep earlier, you'll rise earlier.
I can't sleep that early.
Why? Are you a night owl?
No, I'm just very busy with housework.
Well, set your alarm and wake up on time.
I won't be late again, I promise. Now that I have my first job, I need a bank account.
What kind of bank account are you going to open?
There are different types of bank accounts.
You can open a checking account.
That means I'll have checks to pay bills, right?
Yes, and you'll get a debit card you can use too.
That's different from a credit card, right?
Yes, a debit card takes money directly from your bank account.
So what is a savings account?
That's a low-interest earning account meant for you to save money.
So that's not for everyday spending?
No, that's to save up for your retirement. I'd like to open a checking account.
We would love to have you as our customer.
What documents do you need from me?
Do you have state-issued identification?
Is my driver's license okay?
That's perfect. I also need your social security number.
Is there a minimum balance requirement?
Our basic checking account has a $25 minimum balance per month.
I can keep that in my account?
I also need proof of address.
Can I show you my gas bill?
Yes. Now I need you to sign some papers. I would like to order some checks.
Since you only have our basic checking account, it will cost you.
I don't need that many checks.
One box of checks is $15.
Can I choose what my checks will look like?
Yes, we have many different designs to choose from.
I would like kittens on my checks.
The kitten checks cost $18 per box.
That is a small price to pay for cuteness.
We can deduct that amount directly from your checking account.
How long till I receive my checks?
The checks take approximately 2 weeks to arrive. I'd like to deposit my paycheck.
Do you have an account here?
I have a checking account.
You need to fill out a deposit slip.
Where can I find those?
There are deposit slips on the tables throughout the branch.
What information do I put on the deposit slip?
You need to put the name on the account number, and the amount of the deposit.
How long till I can access the money?
You can access it immediately.
Can I only take a deposit with the teller?
No, you can also use an ATM or even your cell phone. I'd like to make a withdrawal.
Will that be from your checking or savings account?
I don't have a savings account.
Then it will be from your checking account.
I'd like to take out $200.
Do you have a withdrawal form?
Where can I get one of those?
They are located right behind you on the table.
What do I need to write on the form?
You need to write the name on the account number, and how much you want to take out.
Is that all?
I also need photo identification.
What is this returned check fee on my statement?
It means you bounced a check.
What does that mean?
It means you wrote a check, but you didn't have enough money in your account to cover it.
So my landlord never got paid?
No, and the bank charged you a fee.
So what do I do now?
Do you have enough money to pay your rent?
I do, but I think I'm going to pay in cash.
Your landlord may also charge you a fee for bouncing the check.
I need to be more careful about my spending.
Bouncing a check ends up costing you more money. I'd like to transfer some money.
Between what two accounts would you like to transfer the money?
I'd like to transfer $100 from my savings account to my checking account.
All right, you just need to fill out this slip of paper.
What information do I need to write down?
You need to write both account numbers and how much you are transferring.
Is the money available immediately?
It is. Could you please show me identification?
Is there a limit to how many transfers I can make?
You can make up to 25 free transfers in a year.
What happens if I want to make more?
There is a fee for making more transfers.
I would like to cash this check.
Did you endorse the check?
What does endorse mean?
It means you need to sign the back of the check.
I will do that right now.
Can I have your account number and identification, please?
Oh, I don't have an account here.
Then there will be a $10 fee to cash the check.
Do I have to pay that fee?
An alternative would be to open an account here.
I already have a checking account at another bank.
Then you should cash your check there. I need to stop payment on a check that I wrote.
Do you have a copy of the check you wrote?
Yes, I was able to get a digital copy online.
Why are you stopping payment on this check?
I don't have the money to pay him twice.
We can only stop payment if the check hasn't cashed already.
Is there a fee to stop the payment?
Yes, there is a $10 fee.
That's better than paying my rent twice.
I suppose it is.
Why do I have a negative balance on my checking account?
This means you used more money than you actually had in your account.
So, what do I do now?
The negative amount is how much you owe the bank.
Am I going to be hit with an extra fee?
The bank will charge you a $35 overdraft fee.
How long do I have to pay the negative amount back?
You should do it as soon as possible, or else the bank can charge you more money.
What happens if I don't pay it back?
The bank can close your account and send the balance to collectors.
That's not good for my credit.
No, it's not. You better get it taken care of. I just got my first ATM card.
That's great. Do you know how to use it?
Actually, I could use some help.
Let's go to our bank's ATM.
Does it have to be my bank's ATM?
It should be, or else you will get hit with fees.
Once I put my card in, what do I do?
You need to put your PIN number in.
I wrote my PIN number down. It's in my wallet.
To be safe, you should memorize it.
Once I punch in my PIN number, what do I do?
You need to choose what transaction you want to make. I'm sorry, but your card was declined.
This is my ATM card, and I know I have money in my account.
Maybe you have less money in the account than you thought.
I just checked my balance this morning.
Your account may have been frozen.
Why would the bank do that?
You should contact your bank.
How else can I pay for these items?
Do you have a credit card?
I can write you a check.
If it's from the same bank account as your ATM card, then I can't accept that check.
I guess I can't go shopping today then. What fees does this bank charge?
There are different fees depending on the kind of account you have with us.
I have a basic checking account.
There is no fee for a basic checking account unless you have less than the minimum balance.
How much is the minimum balance?
You need to have at least $25 in your account every day, or else you will pay an $8 monthly fee.
Are there overdraft charges?
Yes, for each overdraft there is a $35 fee.
What about ATM fees?
If you use one of our ATMs, there is no fee.
What if I use another bank's ATM?
Then you will be charged $2. I'd like to make a deposit.
Will you be putting this deposit towards the fees you owe?
What fees do I owe?
You owe an overdraft fee of $35, a minimum balance fee of $8, and an ATM fee of $2.
So much for free checking.
Nothing in this life is free.
Take what I owe from the amount that I just deposited.
Will that be all?
I want to close my bank account.
I'm so sorry to hear that. Can I ask why?
It's because of all the extra fees.
Most banks charge fees.
What's the minimum balance requirement to open a checking account?
For our basic checking account, you need to maintain a $50 minimum.
What other types of accounts are there?
Our premium checking account requires a $100 minimum.
What makes it premium?
Your money will earn some interest if it's a premium checking account.
What happens if I don't have the minimum balance?
You will be charged $25 a month if you have a basic checking account.
Does anyone offer free checking anymore?
It's free if you maintain the minimum.
I don't have a steady job right now.
Maybe you should just keep your money under your mattress.
I have a problem with the checking account I have at this bank.
What seems to be the problem?
I keep getting hit with fees, but I'm not getting my statements.
Did you opt to get online statements?
I did, but I haven't seen any in my inbox.
Perhaps they are going to your spam folder.
I didn't even think of that.
We can't refund all of your fees, but I can refund this month's.
That would be helpful.
May I suggest you get regular paper statements?
Since I'm not tech savvy, that's a good idea.
Just confirm your mailing address for me. I want to contest some charges I see on my account.
Do you think your account has been compromised?
I think I am a victim of identity theft.
What proof do you have?
I did not buy anything in Miami last week.
How can we be sure?
I work here in New Jersey.
We will open an investigation.
How long will that take?
The investigation can take up to 6 weeks.
I need my money now, though.
The charges you contest will be frozen. I'd like to open another account.
That's great. What kind of account would you like to open?
I already have a checking account here.
So, would you like to open a savings account?
Will I earn interest on a savings account?
As long as you make regular deposits and do not make withdrawals.
What is an interest rate?
You will earn 1% interest per month.
Can I transfer money from my checking account?
Of course you can. We can even set it up so it happens automatically.
Are there any fees?
There is a one-time $10 service fee. I want to close my account.
We're sorry to lose you as a customer. Can I ask why?
I keep getting hit by fees.
We have a new low-fee checking account.
I was already on the basic checking plan, and you guys still charged me a ton of fees.
Have you registered for online banking?
Yeah, and I never got my statements.
Have you tried our mobile app with text alerts?
My phone isn't compatible. Just close the account.
You have $425 in the account.
Pay it to me in cash.
We hope you will try banking with us again.
Don't ride your bike unless you're wearing a helmet.
I don't like helmets. They mess up my hair.
It's better to mess up your hair than to mess up your head.
I won't fall. I'm a good bike rider.
Accidents happen very easily.
I've never fallen before.
There's a first time for everything.
I'll be very careful.
If it wasn't so dangerous, there wouldn't be a helmet law.
What is the helmet law?
Children have to wear helmets until they're 18.
I suppose wearing a helmet won't be too bad then. Did you fasten your seatbelt?
It bothers my neck.
Just adjust the strap so it doesn't bother you.
The sun makes it too hot.
Stop making excuses and put it on.
I don't like wearing it.
Most of the people who die in car accidents don't wear them.
I trust you not to crash the car.
I don't trust the other drivers not to crash into me.
I'll be fine.
If you don't wear it, I won't drive you anywhere.
Fine, I'll put it on. I don't like walking in the dark.
The city is so creepy at night.
I always feel like anyone can pop out of somewhere.
I'm afraid of bugs. They're probably all around.
Maybe it's a good idea to carry a flashlight.
I have one in my backpack.
I feel so much better with the light on.
Now we can see where we are going.
It's easier to keep us from getting lost, too.
I'm still afraid of bugs, though.
I think they'll stay away from the light.
I'm putting a flashlight in my backpack, too. My dad bought me a can of pepper spray.
Isn't that what police use on bad guys?
Yes, it's supposed to sting your eyes.
Why did you get such a thing?
I feel safer walking at night with it.
Aren't you afraid you'll use it wrong?
No, it's pretty easy to spray.
What if it gets into your eyes? Not a bad guy.
Well, it's important to never spray against the wind.
Oh, I see. Then it won't spray into your face?
Exactly. It's a pretty handy tool.
I feel a lot safer carrying it too.
Are you taking karate classes?
Yes, I started last week.
That's so cool.
It's a lot of hard work.
Are you training to be like Bruce Lee?
No, I'm just learning some self-defense.
Oh, you mean like blocking hits and stuff.
Yes, I want to be able to defend myself.
That's pretty impressive.
I've learned a few skills already.
Remind me to never mess with you.
Don't worry, I'd only use my skills when necessary. Be careful how you peel those potatoes.
What's so hard about peeling potatoes?
You're holding the knife wrong.
What do you mean?
When you pull the knife towards you, it's easy to cut yourself.
How should I peel them then?
Face the blade away from you.
This feels a lot easier.
It's harder to cut yourself.
Could I have gotten very hurt?
Well, it would have hurt quite a bit.
I won't be so careless next time. I saw a scary article online today.
What was it about?
It was about people sleeping with their cell phones.
I do that sometimes.
Why do you want to do that?
It's easier to hear the alarm that way.
Make sure your phone doesn't overheat.
What do you mean?
In the article, the phones heated up and exploded.
What happened to the owners?
They got hurt sometimes. You should be more careful.
I will. I'll leave it on the night table from now on. Don't be too distracted at the ATM.
I was just checking a text message.
People could see your account information.
I don't think that can happen.
If they're watching, they can also learn your PIN number.
I suppose you're right about that.
Just be attentive for a few minutes.
I'd rather miss a text than have money stolen from me.
Exactly. Make sure you finish the transaction first.
Thanks for all the advice.
No problem.
You're a really good friend. Don't read that text message now.
Why not? We're in the middle of traffic.
It doesn't matter, but it is against the law.
No one will see me do it.
If you get used to it, you may casually check it later.
I'm sure nothing will happen if I do that.
One day, you may check it at the wrong time.
Stop saying things like that.
I'm just trying to make you see the danger in it.
What should I do then? It's an important message.
Give me your phone and I'll read it to you.
They should make a car app to read your text messages. I don't like seeing so many police officers patrolling.
They're just trying to keep the city safe.
I think they just like giving people tickets.
People should just learn to follow the rules.
People make mistakes sometimes.
The cops don't always give people tickets.
They usually do. I think it makes them happy.
Not all police officers are mean, though.
We could go on arguing about this all day.
Then maybe it would just be best to agree with me.
I just believe police officers could be nicer.
That's true. The whole world should be a little nicer. Why is there a sticker over your webcam lens?
I don't trust the computer company.
Do you think it's spying on you?
There have been reports of people being spied through webcams.
That's actually pretty creepy.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Is it always the company that is accused of spying?
No, sometimes it's malware you get from emails.
That's even scarier. You never know who can be watching.
Ever since I found out, I put a sticker on my webcam.
It really is a good idea. I'll do it too.
Besides, I think it looks pretty cute too. I forgot my house key.
How are we supposed to get into the house?
I hid a spare key in case this happens.
Let me guess. It's under the mat?
How did you know?
It's the most obvious hiding place.
I didn't know where else to put it.
There's a lock that allows you to hide keys in it.
Wow, really? That sounds like a good invention.
My teacher has one for his room key.
Of course, the best solution would be not to forget the key.
Definitely. Be more careful next time. I heard that there was a stabbing the other day.
What? Where?
In a public bus.
That's scary.
Yes, it is. I'm glad I don't take the bus often.
What time did it happen?
It happened in the evening.
People should avoid going out late at night.
Yes, that's when the most crime takes place.
Either way, I think I'll be driving home after evening classes.
It does feel a lot safer than riding the bus.
Definitely, I can drive you home too. I got my email hacked the other day.
That's terrible. How did that happen?
I opened an account on a website and used the same password.
That wasn't very wise.
I know, it won't happen again.
I'm always afraid to forget all my passwords, though.
You should make them very similar to each other.
I guess that would be a good solution.
It's hard to have any privacy in today's world.
That's for sure. We have to protect it.
I'll make sure this never happens again.
I hope you get your email fixed.
Did you hear about the dog ban?
No. What dog are they banning?
The city wants to ban pit bulls.
What? Why do they want to do that?
They say pit bulls are dangerous.
Pit bulls are only trained to be that way.
How should they fix the attack problem then?
I think there should be a background check for dog adoption.
How would they fix anything?
If good people adopt them, the dogs will be good.
Many still feel like they're in danger around pit bulls.
I feel more endangered being around people than pit bulls. You can't take pool toys into the ocean.
Why not? I want to drift in the water.
They're dangerous.
How is it dangerous just to float there?
The waves could flip you over.
I know how to swim.
If the tide is strong, it could pull you out to sea.
That sounds scary.
It is. It'll be difficult to pull you back.
I understand. I'll leave the pool toys in my car.
That's a good idea.
Thank you for the explanation. Why are you bringing a map?
I don't want to get lost on our hike.
We won't. I have a GPS.
There's not always signal in the mountains.
Maps aren't accurate as GPS.
We don't always have to use the map.
Why bring it then?
Like I said, it's just a safety tool.
I think it's just more of weight in our backpack.
Better safe than sorry.
I can't argue with that. Let's go in.
Lead the way. I want to buy myself a taser.
Why would you want something like that?
I live alone, so I want to feel safer.
Aren't tasers dangerous?
Only for the person I shock.
I'm afraid of being electrocuted.
They don't electrocute you. They just shock you.
I hate the fact that the world is so dangerous.
It may not be, but I won't take any chances.
I've also seen self-defense keychains,
Those are good to have too.
just as long as you know how to use them. Take off your shoes and walk in the sand.
I'd rather not. I bought swim shoes.
That's no fun.
They're fine, and I can still get them wet.
Why are you so paranoid?
I read that you can get bad cuts on the beach.
How can you get sand cut?
It's not the sand, it's what people leave in it.
You mean like trash?
Yes, and even broken bottles.
I guess swim shoes are a good idea.
Yes, you never know what could hurt you. That child just darted across the street.
His mother should have been holding his hand.
Parents should be more attentive of their children.
Have you seen those child leashes?
I always thought they were silly.
Me too, but I can see why parents use them.
I guess they are a good idea, aren't they?
They definitely do the job and keep your kids safe.
In the end, that's all that matters.
It doesn't matter how silly they look after all.
Better to be safe than sorry.
You can say that again.
I really like your shoes.
Thank you.
Where did you buy them?
I bought them at a store in the mall.
Were they very expensive?
They were around $40.
They look very comfortable.
They are extremely comfortable.
Do they come in many other colors?
I saw several different ones when I bought them.
Maybe I'll buy myself a pair.
They are definitely worth the money. Are you interested in buying this bike?
That thing? I don't think so.
I assure you, it is a wonderful sale.
It looks rusted.
That can be fixed with a light coat of paint.
The chain looks old.
Just oil it a little, and it will be good as new.
The seat is uncomfortable.
All great bikes have high seats like this.
Well, how much are you asking for it?
For this fantastic find, only $140.
No way. If it is so valuable, sell it to the museum. Excuse me, I'd like your opinion on something.
Of course, sir. How may I help you?
I want to buy my wife a new scarf.
That is very thoughtful of you.
Her favorite color is blue, so I chose blue scarves.
What do you need me to do?
Well, I was wondering which scarf was the prettiest.
I see. Well, this one seems a little too dark.
What about this one?
Maybe something with a nicer pattern.
Is this one all right?
That one is perfect. I'm sure she'll love it. Where are you going?
I'm going to buy some flowers for Valentine's Day.
Who are the flowers for?
My mom, my sister, and my girlfriend.
Wow, you are very thoughtful.
I don't really know which flowers to buy, though.
Well, for your girlfriend, something romantic.
Red roses, of course.
For your mother, something that smells nice.
Carnations. She loves carnations.
And for your sister?
I'll buy her some pink roses. Thanks for your help.
Excuse me, miss. Yes? Can I ask for your opinion on something? Sure. What can I help you with? Do you think I would look better in the blue or the red dress? I don't think either one is good on you. Then what should I do? I think you should try on the yellow dress. But I hate the color yellow. Then maybe the purple dress would look nice too. I don't like purple either. Then I don't know how to help you. Okay, thanks for your opinion anyway. I'm thinking of buying a bicycle.
That sounds like a good idea.
Yes, it would help me beat the car traffic.
It would also save you a lot on gas money.
I'm kind of scared though.
Scared of what?
I don't want to fall.
As long as you practice, you should be fine.
Yes, but I could also get hit by a car.
I think you will be okay. Just make sure to buy a helmet too.
I love your blue bag.
Thank you. I just bought it.
It looks very expensive.
It really wasn't. I bought it used online.
It looks brand new.
I know, and I saved $200.
Wow, I wonder why they didn't want it anymore.
I don't care, as long as it was cheap. I'll take it.
Do you think I could find one online too?
You probably could. They have everything online nowadays.
That's true. I'm going to go look now.
Good luck.
I want to buy this, but $40 is too expensive.
It is a high-quality item and worth every penny.
It looks a little bit dirty.
It is just dusty from being on the shelf.
If no one has bought it, it can't be so valuable.
It is my last one because I am almost sold out.
I'll buy it if you cut the price in half.
That is too cheap. I'll make no money.
This product is cheap quality. I'll lose money.
I'll give it to you for $35.
Make it $30 and you've got a deal.
All right, $30 sounds fine.
Can you help me?
Maybe I can.
I need this dress in a size 8.
If it's not on the rack, we don't have it.
Can you just check for me?
We don't have that dress in a size 8.
But you didn't even check.
Look, I'm really tired.
I think you mean lazy.
Can you ask another employee?
I want to talk to your manager.
No, I'll go find the dress. Does this hat match my suit?
Well, it's the same color.
That's good enough for me.
Are you going to a dinner party?
No, I'm going to a job interview.
Then maybe you should wear a tie.
That's a good idea.
Also, I would not wear the hat if I were you.
Why not? It matches well.
You look like a mobster from the movies.
Don't hats make you look more professional?
Only if you're applying to be a hitman. I want to buy my son a skateboard.
Do you know what kind of board he'd like?
I was thinking a basic board.
There are many different kinds.
Is there one that is safer than the others?
Not really. You should buy safety equipment.
What should I buy?
A helmet, some elbow pads, and some knee pads.
Can I also have some wrist guards?
Certainly. You may choose any color you'd like.
I came for a skateboard and left with the whole store.
Well, safety always comes first.